Hello everybody, Iain Robson here for our episode of Minecraft Tech World 2. Alright, let me show you what I got going on. So if you recall from the previous episode, I was working away at the trees and do the tree breeding. So as you can see, now I have gigantic spruce trees. So what I've done basically is I've... do I have the tree breeder in here? No. What I've done basically is I've made it so... Oh, here it is. Let's just grab one of these saplings and I'll show you. So what I've done is made it, the saplings, you get an average amount of saplings, they mature faster, and the height is gigantic. So if you're wondering why they are so tall and they're spruce trees, that's the reason why. It's because I planted them, or made them into a gigantic spruce trees basically. And now the funny thing is my Steve's Cart's tree harvester, or tree farm basically, the actual harvester itself can't really keep up with the trees very much. Still running a good surplus of charcoal and wood, not so much, but most of the wood's probably in here. Yeah, so this is, once this gets backed up, probably will have more than enough, but we're still good on charcoal and whatnot. So our steam boiler's still working. So that's good. So we still have energy for stuff like our quarry, which is running at the moment. And if you recall from the previous episode, I also was working away at the rail yard. Let me show you how it works now. So I adjusted it a little bit from the last episode. So the way it works is, let me get out of the way here. The way it works is this area right here is the incoming for the lava train, and the lava train comes along here. I made it so they both enter from the same side, so on this side right here, and then they go out. So let me just, so they come in here, so this is where the quarry train comes in, this side, and he'll go around the outside here, and then he'll go to this little area right here. And the way I have this routing switch motor set up at the moment is so this basically, the routing switch motors, they're basically automatically switched depending on certain conditions. And you set the conditions by this routing table. So right now I have it set so if the destination of the train is dark, which is going to the deep dark, or if the destination is set to lava, it will go, or if it needs refuel. I should change that actually. So the way it's set up is, if it needs to be, if it's going to the, if it's lava, the destination is lava, or if the destination is the deep dark, so what happens is the train, oh, here comes the train now. So let's just show you how it works. So I made the lava train a red train, strangely enough. So the lava train comes in along here and turns around. I have it set really slow because if I have it set too fast, the train will take off before the cars get a chance to catch up. So see how it needed a refill? So what's happened is it's gone over here and it's refilling. I guess it's, oh, I took the routing table out. That's the reason why. So with the routing table out, that's what happens basically. It doesn't do anything. So now if I put this routing table back in, so it's set so it emits a redstone signal if its destination says it dark, lava, or needs a refuel. So I should need to change the refuel part because that's not right. So now what's going to happen, he's just going to go back the same way, which is not what he's supposed to do. So see how the carts kind of like slowly go through? I probably should set it up a little differently, but that seems to be working for the time being. So he's going to come back through like almost immediately because he doesn't need to go this way. So there he's back already. So here he's coming through. That's what it looks like when they enter the yard. And it goes along the far side. I'll probably make it so it goes through the lights. It's not a big deal. But I just did it on the outside there because it was out of the way. And now, because I put the routing book back in, what will happen is he'll come down here and he'll go out that way, like so. And then I have it set up so if there's a train here, we have these signal block relays here that say, hey, don't, what they do is that it turns red, so then I have a controller box here that stops trains from going past this little area here. So then he just does the normal route now. So he comes up here, goes along here, and we have another signal block relay there with a controller box which sends a signal to that track right there saying, hey, don't go if there's someone here. And then what he does is he goes straight and does his little route there. And I have this one's another routing motor, a routing table. I have to be careful here because I'm in the train tracks. And if the destination is set to dark, which is the deep dark, it emits a redstone signal. So I made it go down this little tunnel here and then go back up. The reason why I didn't want to go directly across is because I would have to do like a junction between these two tracks, and so like a, I don't know, you call it a four-way stop, I guess. And I just didn't want to do that. So I did this, which is kind of cooler. So I did that just so it comes along here. And what I have it set up is it comes along here and does its normal thing, and then it goes out the door and goes to where it used to go out there that way. Let's see if I can't show you the way the other train works. Give me a second here. It's going to grab the other train, which is over here in the deep dark. And he's just chilling out there. And there's a butterfly in here. Huh. So let's set that guy on his way. So the quarry's running again because I want to test out the train. And I have it set up so it's collecting all the things again. So I had it so it was putting the trash can, cobble and gravel, but at the moment it's basically mining everything just because I wanted to get some more cobblestone because I was running a bit low. Alright, so here the train's coming out, so let's see how it's doing that same thing. Comes out, heads this way. I have them set slow. I probably could set them a bit quicker, but I'd have to adjust the reception point right over there. So there he turns there, and then what happens is, so here's the other train returning, and this is the returning route basically. So it comes down here. I had to do this down here because what was happening is if I set up to hit this area right here, he would just keep going in circles basically. So that's why I didn't do it that way. So he goes down and then goes back up the other side and then goes out to the nether to pick up some more lava. And then the other train, it's probably already, oh, there he goes. So he should go down, there he goes, and go down in here and go do his normal thing. So that's how I have the setup. That's how I have the train set up at the moment. Let me see if I can explain this little thing to you right here, because this probably is a little confusing for people. So the way this system works is, do I have a minecart? Yes, I do. Good. So this system works is if a train is on here, see how these all go red? All of these, including that one. So the way this works is if there's a train here, you can't go up this route here from this side, this side, this side, this side, this side. So basically no train will be allowed to pass if there's a train right there. That's how that works. And basically, do I have my trackman goggles? I don't know where I put those. I must have thrown them out by accident or something, or I used them. I don't know. But I thought I had them somewhere, and I obviously have lost them somehow. Alright, let me just make them so I can show you what it looks like. Track. We want the trackman goggles again. And of course we need the circuit again. Alright, so let me just show you how this works. Let's change this to tuning, and then are they in here? Yeah, they're right there. Huh. Anyways, so the way this works is, let me just sleep here quickly. There's lots of lights talking to other lights. So what happens is, here we go. This is how it looks. So right now, so you have the train stop there because this minecart's right here. So the way it works is, there's a signal block relay right here and on the other side, and that basically scans this little section of track saying whether there's something there or not. And then I have a controller box which sends a signal to this guy right here, which is a signal receiver box. And then I have 4 controller boxes here. 3 of them go 1, 2, 3 here, and then the 4th one goes to this other signal receiver box, which I have 2 more controller boxes. This controller box talks to this one over here saying don't go this way, and the other one talks to this one right here saying don't go this way, basically. So that's all it really does. It looks fancier than it actually is, but that's the way that those little signal blocks work. And you can see how this works over here as well. So if I come over here, each of these lights talks to the signal receiver box underneath, and says if this is red, don't go this way. That's how that works. I don't have any more mine carts. Yes, I do. So if I put a minecart right there, now what happens is a train is no longer allowed to go down this route right here. That's how that kind of works at the moment. Let's grab that, and let's grab that. So now the track is clear, the train can go. So now if I were to stop this train in the middle right here, that train wouldn't be able to go. And the way I have it set up is this signal block relay scans this track, and there's two controller boxes, one that says talks to this one right here. Oops, that's not good. What's going on there? Oh, I see what's happening. So here, this is a situation where I have two trains in the same little section. So see how that train's just waiting there? And the train's waiting there because they're the trains on this section of track. So basically, I'm trying to avoid them running into each other. That's the idea, at least. And I only need it one way because what happens is the only train that comes back and goes that way is the lava train. So the other train goes out to where it was before. Just so then I can watch the train go out across the river or the lake, I guess. I don't know. So I can watch it from this side over here. Watch the train go out there. And that's the other point where this goes to the deep dark right here. So if I were to walk through here, it would take me to the deep dark. That's how that works at the moment. And that's where it's right there. And it does this little thing. And I don't know how far this... Let's just check. It's only 4% complete. This thing is only 4% complete. Goodness gracious. So it's got a long way to go yet. It takes forever for those things to finish, but we have... Oh, let me show you how many resources we actually have right now. It's just ridiculous. This setup that I have right now processes stuff really slowly, but... So we have this diamond chest full of resources, and we also have another diamond chest full of resources as well. This is the buffer one right here, and that's also full of resources, almost full. There's one slot left. But that just gives you an idea of how much we actually have at the moment. So that's the reason why I'm not too worried about it, and why I turned the train off for a while, just to have things do their own thing. Also, as you can probably notice, I changed the floor in here. I got sick and tired of having flowers all over the place in here, so I changed the floor to stone bricks. So yeah, that was the other thing I did off camera. I don't think there's anything else. I have this rock crusher, but I don't use it at the moment for no apparent reason. This is I forgot to mention this. I made a forestry farm right here, so I needed cacti and sugar cane for some of the stuff for railcraft. So I set it up just down here, and I have these two barrels right here that are filling up slowly, and this is run off the steam power apparently. Probably could run off something else. And then these are connected via, as you can see down there, they're connected to the ME system. So in case I need some, in case I need some cacti or sugar cane, basically. And that's how I have that set up, just so I can do that way. But these are the trackman goggles. They're pretty cool, actually. But it looks, once you get the hang of railcraft and these signals, it's not terrible. Like, this is, honestly, this is a pretty simple setup for railcraft in comparison to what you can actually do. You can actually make it a lot more complicated. This probably seems complicated, but it's not really that complicated. Once you get the hang of it, at least. The one thing, like, I don't like doing a junction, like, let's see if I can, do I have track? Where is it? Yes. So one of the things you can do is you can have it set up so it does something like this, and there's a different block that goes right there. Let me just show you what it looks like. Might as well. So this is something I could have done over in this section right here and had it just cross right over it. But the problem you run into, I think it's called a junction track. Yes, it is. Oh, I'm right at standard rail. Did not see that one coming. So I guess I can't make it. I'd have to go upstairs. I also moved the portal right here, so I don't have to go up the stairs all the time. I just go whoop and here. And I've been making steel plates, obviously, because I was going to make a steel tank, but I end up not doing it. Let's just make some iron let's go. As you can see, we have 21,000 iron, so not too worried about iron at the moment. I don't know what other things we have. Let's just check for a second there. Sort order. Let's sort it by the number of items. So we have 12,000 coal, 7,000 silver, which that's kind of strange actually. Not very much redstone, surprisingly, and not very much lapis. Quartz, we're up pretty high on quartz as well, just because of the bees. So that's kind of funny. There we go. Let's make that junction track, just so I can show you how it works. There we go. I'm only gonna make 16 because I don't like them. I feel like I should put a door at the top there somewhere because I keep finding myself wanting to exit the building that way. Alright, so the way these junction tracks work is as you would expect. It's a junction in the middle. Like so. And then you can connect all 4 tracks together. So now the problem is if 2 trains are coming in the same direction, so let's say I have a train going this way and a train going this way, and they actually hit each other, they can explode. So you have to be really careful in terms of your signaling and whatnot. And it can be a pain to do, but it's doable. I don't know. I'm not sure how you'd even set it up. I'd have to look it up again. I'm sure I could figure it out. I just didn't bother, so that's the reason why. Let's grab this. That's the reason why I just didn't do it, because I like digging the tunnel. I like the tunnels just because it looks kind of cooler, because they kind of go underneath and like yeah, and they come up the other side. So let's see if we can't fix this, because the way this works right now is these work kind of like if the destination is this, you emit a redstone signal. If it's this, emit a redstone signal. So if either of these are true, it's going to emit the redstone signal, which means it goes that way towards the base essentially. But this this basically says if it's true, emit a redstone signal, and the problem is it'll go the same way, which is I don't want that. I want something else. So let's see what we got here. So if you go to the routing manual itself, there is some information. So it could be 2 operators must be true, 2 operators 1 must be true, or not the following operand. And then you can do, this is what I did, the destination setting. You can set it so it's owner, so if it's just your train, you can do it. If the name of the train is meet something, or if it's the color of the train. So for example, that lava train is red and black. So if I wanted to set it up so this did it by colors instead of the name of the train, I could do it that way. And you could organize your trains like that. So if you have a train for more than one train for a quarry, you could set up all your quarry trains as a specific color and do it that way. That could work as well. Let's see. So these 2 need to be true. Those 2 need to be true. Okay. So the way it works is like this. So these 2 are true, and no, I can't do it that way because it has to. It'd be like saying those 2. So it'd have to be or these 2. So if you look at the little system, it has operator's keyword, or 2 operands must be true. And they give you an example here. So destination, the firelands, color black and red, and not these. So this and this have to be true, basically. So I guess I could do it like this, I suppose. I don't know. This is something I need to figure out. It's not difficult, I just don't. Alright, apparently I changed my recording buttons and I hit one of the buttons, which is kind of funny actually. Anyways, yeah, it's not difficult, but it's one of those things that you just need to kind of figure out over time. And apparently I hit the button. That was kind of funny. So if destination is dark or lava, emit a redstone signal. And if it needs fuel, or I guess you could put it, or it needs fuel. No. I can't think of it right now. I'm not going to worry about it. Also, I made this golden bag of holding. This basically holds all the railcraft stuff at the moment, which is kind of funny. So I just set it up this way so I didn't have to worry about it. Also, the cool thing about this has, if you look carefully, it has reincarnating. So basically the way that works is if you die, everything in the bag you'll keep it basically. And you'll once you come back, once you respawn, essentially, you'll have everything in the bag, but the bag will actually lose this enchant, the reincarnating enchant. So you have to re-enchant it, which is let me just show you what this is. You need a, where is it? Golden bag. So this is how you make it normally. Just regular golden bag, and then if you die, you lose the bag. But you have to make two things of magical wood in order to give this buff or give this enchant. And you need, 4 gold, 4 level 1 enchanted books, and 1 bookshelf to make the magical wood. So that's how that works. Anyways, this seems like a good time as any to end the episode, folks. My name's Iain Robson. This has been Minecraft Tech World 2. Catch you later.